Tuesday night baseball now from the home of the Astros, Minute Maid Park in Houston. Tonight, the second of three to start the week between the Kansas City Royals and the Houston Astros. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next, Luis Rodriguez will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a really solid season, and what shows me that more than anything, solid 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio, and if he continues to do that, he'll pitch really well in this one.
Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight for Kansas City, the shortstop, Alcides.
First delivery to him on the way. And we are underway from Houston as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. And fellows, these Astros entering play here tonight. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting, great defense, good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
The 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
The 1-2. And it's fouled away. He'll try again. 1-2. Fouled off. Now another 1-2. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. A chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. Hero, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Yeah, Matty, this lineup has struggled to score runs the last couple games. Last 3 to 4 games to be exact. They're going to have to manufacture it in a different way. Can't wait for that 2-3 run homer. They're going to have to get guys on base, put the defense on their heels a little bit, maybe a little hit and run, maybe a little old school baseball.
At the plate, Billy Burns is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Lays off 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Hey, you know, D-Row, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that.
On deck, there's Eric Hosmer.
Hey.
3-1.
4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on the base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Lee is under this one. 2 gone.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 35, Eric Hosmer.
Now in the box, Eric Hosmer. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First offering on its way. Swung on but fouled off to the left. 2 out, nobody on. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Hosmer could end up as an all-star this year, but it's not a lock at this point. He enters the day third in voting among first basemen.
Yeah, and you don't want to leave it up to a manager's decision. You want to get in based on the fan vote, and he has a chance to do exactly that if he can make a late push as we head towards the Midsummer Classic.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Chan is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Royals go down 1-2-3. Now the Astros will get their first opportunity. No score. Juan Stauffer is on the mound for game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They come in trying to put together a complete ball game as they've lost their last 2.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher. And he fouls this one off. Another try at 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. He's a special player, no doubt. But at home, get this, he's hitting over 400. I mean, he's swinging the bat. He's hitting everything. He's just a very special player playing at home in front of these fans.
Next up for the Astros, Archie Chan. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. First offering on its way. Nope. A ball and no strikes. 1 out, nobody on. Lifted down the line in left. Burns on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Third, the right fielder, Michael Lee.
Settling in now, Michael Lee. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Astros, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jorge Soler, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see two different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
The 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Time for a look at the Houston Astros on D. And guys, one thing I want you to be mindful of in this one. We were here early, pregame, watching these guys take extra reps, ground balls, throwing the ball across the diamond, fly ball, shagging. This team has the highest fielding percentage in the American League. And the amount of work that goes in to playing stellar defense, and I think that's what makes this team really good.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last two pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
Number 2 is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting fifth.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Stepping in now, Mitch Moreland. Fouled away. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. No score here as we play inning number 2. Three and 2 to the Royals' designated hitter.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Now the 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. KC down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, number 3. He'll get his first shot with the bat here.
Third baseman, number 3.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ball one, as that one didn't really threaten the inside corner. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first in time, one away.
So here's how the Kansas City Royals are positioned defensively. And I want to talk about shortstop Alcides Escobar. This guy's a premium defender. He's been that way his whole career. A former World Series champion. The ability to go up the middle and to the backhand with a strong arm.
So striding in, number 2. He went deep in the contest last night. Here comes the first pitch. Well hit to right, but a foul ball. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Line to the right side. Soler is right there as he takes it for the second out.
Batting 6, the shortstop, Nate Walker.
Digging in now, Nate Walker, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1.
Hey, that's another nice two-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
Astros shortstop in front with a 3-1 count.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
Bottom of the second here with no score. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Into the box now, number 30. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. First offering on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Now a move over to first, and the runner will get back standing. Walker, the runner at first with 2 gone. Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Batting 8, the designated hitter, David Lee.
Striding forward now is the DH, David Lee. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. First pitch of the at-bat. In the dirt. Throw over to third here. And, oh, they City beat the throw, safe at third. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Here's the 1-0. 2-0 now. The set and the 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
And remember here, there's an open base at first, so a walk is not the worst thing that could happen right here.
The set and the 3-1 pitch, and he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks at bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Gary Cox, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And he takes ball 1. Cox is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
2 out, bases loaded. That one's in there on the black. 2-1. Here's the 2-1. This ball will be chopped foul. The 2-2. And another foul ball. Bases are loaded here. 2 down. Hit high and deep is straightaway right field. Gone. It's a grand slam. So 1 swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. Number 10 for him on the year, as the Astros have opened it up now 4-0.
They were so close to getting out of this mess. 2 outs, 2 strikes, but then the grand slam gave him something could handle, and he pays for it dearly.
In now, Diego Corona. As he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. He went down swinging to start the home first. Now here it comes. And that misses 1-1. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
2 strikes.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
The 2-2. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Line toward the alley in left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. But the damage done here is the Astros get 4 runs on the grand slam. We've played 2. It's now 4-0 Houston. Into the box, Robert Martin. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. Working quickly now as the splitter's in there. 0-2.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. Corona recovers, but he's not going to have a play, and they'll allow him to reach first after the strikeout. So not the start to the inning he was looking for as he got the strikeout, but the runner reaches anyway. So striding forward now, Rob Williams. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball swung on and hit foul off to the right for the first strike. Williams, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
Yeah, Matty, it's going to be interesting to see where this guy lands at the end of this season. A lot of variables come into place. He's had a long career. It's going to be interesting to see if a team steps out past 1 or 2 years for this player.
On to first, and they turn the double play.
Batting 9, the center fielder, James.
We don't get to see the glove tossing up, but boy, it can really help save some time, and it looks good to boot. That's smooth.
Into the box now, James Jones, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Now the 1-0 is a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. Too high, and it's 3-0. Alcides Escobar would be next. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Digging in to try it again, Alcides Escobar, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
A veteran hitter certainly knows when he's got wheels on first base, he's probably getting a fastball and he's probably getting it middle away. Might be a great time to get super aggressive.
The 1-0 pitch out, nothing doing. Now the 2-0. 3-0 now. Billy Burns would be next. Now the 3-0 offering. And he may be starting to lose the feel here as that misses for ball 4, and that's back-to-back walks now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
Now at the plate, Billy Burns. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. First pitch on its way. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it. The set and the 1-1 pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
In the dirt here. The runners will hold tight, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Royals strand a pair. They're down 4-0. And we're back in Houston. Welcome back to Minute Maid Park as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Standing in, Archie Chan, who flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
3-0 to him now. Hey. 3-1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
The 3-1 finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2.
I think getting the leadoff man in every inning is important as a pitcher. When you're coming off an inning that you really labored through, it makes all the difference mentally.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The payoff pitch one more time. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The payoff pitch one more time. On the ground to third. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Michael Lee.
Ready for another chance. Michael Lee, who looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
1 ball, no strikes, the count. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone.
But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck.
And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Nope.
3-1 now.
3 balls.
Number 3 waits on deck. And he looks at ball 4 now. So he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Now batting, number 3.
Now batting, number 3. And after that quick walk, is it fair to wonder if this starter is beginning to show signs of getting tired?
Yeah, that could be the case, Matty. Sometimes you just lose your focus, lose your command, but it'll be real important for him to get it back as this next hitter walks up to the plate.
First things first, here's a throw over, and he'll dive back in. Another look to first. A dive, but he's back. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
This is a tough spot here to turn 2 off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively to make sure you get at least 1 out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that. And if you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get 1 out in a spot like this.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Pick your poison in this situation right here. I know that runner on first is certainly affecting his mechanics, but now you're down 2-0, and you got to find a way to get back in this strike zone.
The 2-0 on the way. Line to the right side, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
Digging in, number 2. And with 2 men on here, I'm rather surprised they're sticking with him at this point. I feel like we can all see the exhaustion from all the way up here.
Yeah, I think it's time to go get him, Matt. We're seeing a guy that's given all that he has, and I just don't see any sharpness left in his stuff at this point.
Well, the bullpen is active, so we'll see if they make the move soon. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. And he misses with it, 1-1.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
Nope. 1-1, a fastball high, 2-1 now.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Good hitters count now, and what we were talking about continues to show itself. He's doing everything he can to keep fighting out there on the mound, but at some point you just start to hit the wall.
The 3-1 is in there for a full count now, 3-2.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Just hung in there on that one. Runners are at second and third with 1 down.
Line drive snagged on a short hop.
Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
Walter Sandoval is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Walter Sandoval.
Standing in now, Nate Walker, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
The 1-0 home misses, ball 2. The men on third with 2 down. Too tight with that one. 3-0. The 3-0 is taken, strike 1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
Good battle, count remains full. Another payoff pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing. So I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
1-0 the count. Now a snap throw to first, but the runner's back easily. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And again he'll snap one over to first. And the fans don't like this at all. Count now, a ball and a strike. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Swing and a liner. But this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the 3rd out. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Striding into the box, Eric Hosmer.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
First pitch on its way. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting,
Time now for the Astros Road to the Show report as we get a look at a couple of players making some noise in the upper levels of the minors. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals, Jorge Soler. Here comes the first pitch. In there, and it's 0-1. And low, it's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
Well, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
The 1-2.
No,
misses. Ball 2. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see there, that number has him tied for second in the AL in that category. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the former World Series hero, Mike Moustakas. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Moustakas, or just Moose for short. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
That one's in there, 3-1. The 3-1. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Mitch Moreland. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set, and the pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Set to deliver the 0-1. A swing by Moreland and a ball soaring to right field, but that'll be off the right field wall. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding him to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with two guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two. Here now the 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Cox has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Royals strand a pair. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Now the Astros designated hitter, David Lee. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
The 1-0 home. Misses for the second ball.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
3-0 now.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. It's up and out of here into the archways. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 9 on the year. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Stepping in now, Gary Cox. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A ball and a strike. 6 runs, only 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Soler looking up. And it's gone as they add still another.
In the job description of reliever, there's no mention of back-to-back homers. But there is a need for a short memory. We'll see if he can put those 2 bombs behind him.
Now batting.
Into the box, Diego Corona. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now the 1-0. Hit hard on the ground at first. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Now batting, center fielder, Archie Chan.
Stepping in, Archie Chan. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
No balls and a strike to count. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he'll be back in standing up. A dive, but it's off his glove. To second for one, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
Now batting, right fielder, Michael Lee.
Standing in, Michael Lee. He's set. Here it comes. Fastball in there for a called strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. High and deep to right center. Jones is there as he had to travel a ways, but he makes the catch deep in the alley for the 2nd out.
The batter, number 3.
So stepping in, number 3. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Chan is off of first with 2 away. Here's another 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We played 4 full. It's the Astros 7 and the Royals nothing. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with the Kansas City manager during the inning break about the Royals' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble is good things for them on the scoreboard.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Striding in once again, Rob Williams comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. We were expecting a pitcher's duel in this one, but it's turned into a bit of a lopsided contest so far. Stauffer hasn't had his best stuff today.
Well, D-Row, this is a case of where it looks like the power pitcher's winning out this afternoon. Overpowering stuff from one side. On the other hand, a control pitcher that's having a rough go.
It goes to show you why everybody's so enamored with velocity. When you're a power guy, you can miss over the heart of the plate and you don't get that solid contact. As a finesse guy, if you're not spotting up, damage.
Joe.
Coming to the plate now, James Jones. He drew a walk his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball well outside. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And there are two away now. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see, he's up near the top, currently 6th in the AL in that category. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Alcides Escobar. It was a walk in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. Low for ball one.
Count 1-0.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
3-1. Full count to Alcides Escobar.
I got 3-2.
No runs, just one hit, and no errors so far for the Royals. Fly ball out toward left center field. Cox is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Royals go down 1-2-3. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. So digging in now, number 2. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far.
The second baseman, number 2.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul. The windup and the 0-1. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. There for it, Escobar. He's got it, and a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. So his day is fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Kansas City starter. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
Hey, this certainly wasn't the outing he was looking for when he left the bullpen while warming up. Too many pitches over the heart of the plate. 4 home runs. That's right. 4 home runs he allowed in this one.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball 1. Bases are empty, one man out. Hit on the ground out for short. There is Escobar. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, number 30.
Stepping up now, number 30. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First delivery to him on the way. In there for strike 1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Pulled toward right center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3, and they hold a 7-0 lead. Digging in now for Kansas City, Billy Burns. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
First pitch on its way. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. In there, 1-1. The 1-1. This is pulled into right. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. With that, the Royals have their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Yeah, Matt, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first. So as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
Now at the plate, Eric Hosmer. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the guys truly gravitate towards. The total package of Eric Hosmer's game is really special.
No balls and 1 strike. Burns on at first, nobody out. Drilled down the line, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit right. That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
In now, Jorge Soler. Swing and a liner. Foul. No hits to this point. Again, another foul ball. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Royals bats are quiet there. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Stepping in, David Lee.
For the Astros.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
In there, strike one. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Jones going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, left fielder, Gary Cox.
Gary Cox will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike one. And he just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
He offered at that pitch out of the zone there, and I think that's a result of the previous pitch getting called against him. He might feel like he's needing to expand the zone if that's how it's going to be called.
And oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there. Pulled toward right center field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Now batting, catcher, Diego Corona.
So coming to the plate, Diego Corona. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Bullet back up the middle. Jones will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros, but they're still in control, 7-0. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. It's on to the 7th now with the Astros on top in this one. And as the final warm-up tosses are thrown, let's get a look at our game summary through 6 innings. Ready once again, Mike Moustakas. He's 0-1 thus far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Now the 1-0 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
Oh, not sure where that one missed, and I'm not sure the pitcher does either.
And it's fouled away. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch.
That's ball 3.
And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
In there for a called strike. 3-2 now. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Now at the plate, Mitch Moreland, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here's the first pitch to him.
1-0.
Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high. So this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1. Moustakas gets his lead at first, nobody out. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Into the box now, Robert Martin, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2.
This is a spot right here playing first base. You have to really be on your toes. With a runner on first, a left-handed hitter up in a 2-0 count, there's a pretty good chance if he hits this, he's going to hit it hard down that first base line. So if you're the first baseman right now, be on your toes and be ready for a bullet.
And he swings right through it there. 2-1.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
Runners on first with 1 down. And he lays off again. Ball 3. Rob Williams waits on deck. The 3-1. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Stepping into the box, Rob Williams. First pitch on its way. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Williams carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest. 1-1. And he misses. 2-1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. ground ball right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away.
Hey, guys, I understand it right there. The third base coach has got to hold them up. They're down by a lot of runs right now. No reason to risk getting a guy thrown out at home in this situation.
Standing in now, James Jones, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. He was a ground out victim last time up. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Lays off the splitter that time, and it's 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang bang place at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Into the box, Alcides Escobar.
He swings and sends a bullet to right field.
Lee is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. A couple of walks, but no damage. More to come from Houston after this. Abe Potts enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Abe Potts.
Coming to the plate now, Archie Chan. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Center fielder, Archie Chan.
From the stretch. And this is low, ball 1. And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both a southpaw and a right-hander get loose. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. The throw into second. And a good decision to push it that time. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Stepping in now, Michael Lee, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 0-1 pitch. A little bit low that time, maybe outside as well. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fastball, wanted to turn and burn. Everything went flying. This pitcher might be on the attack with that pitch all game long.
And he pops it up, and that's taken in by Escobar for the first out.
Now batting, number 3.
Now to the plate, number 3. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Now the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Number 2 is on deck. Here's the 3-0. And they were simply not going to give him anything there with the base open. It's a 4-pitch walk.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Digging in, number 2, 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Strike 2 on the curveball. 0-2.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he better be careful with that curveball. That's coming across and catching a lot of plate. And if he stays back, he's going to drive that thing with some serious authority.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
The 1-2. In the dirt, and now let's see. He's in time as he gets the tag down, and he's out trying to take third. Two out here and a runner at second. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. Astros leave 1, and they hold a 7-0 lead. Striding in, Billy Burns. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
First offering on its way. Nope. And he lays off there 1-0. As we head into the later innings in this game, I think it's safe to say that both starters have given their teams a great chance to win here today.
Well, Mark, this is a case where the power pitcher won out in this one, overpowering, moving the ball up, down, in and out, lots of swings and misses, and a little bit of a rough goal for the finesse guy.
Yeah, he just executed better, Dan, across the board, getting ahead. Strike 1, and then able to mix in his nasty off-speed stuff with high-velocity fastballs behind it. The finesse guy more over the heart of the plate, and when that happens, that spells disaster.
The 2-1 on its way. In the air now, out to right field. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1. Astros on top in front of the home crowd here at Minute Maid Park as you get a look at the line score to this point here in the 8th inning. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. A bouncer to the left side. Reined in. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Jorge Soler. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. First pitch on its way. Grounded to short. Walker comes up with it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. KC down in order. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Now at the plate, Nate Walker.
Leading up for the Astros, the shortstop, Nate Walker.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Look out. A fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
The batter, number 30.
Ready for another shot now. Number 30. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. A ball and a strike, the count to the Astros first baseman. 1 out, nobody on. And it's 1-2. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The 2-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Burns is over to his right, and he puts this one away for out number 2.
Now batting, the designated hitter, David Lee.
Stepping up to the plate, David Lee. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball just inside. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A 2-0 count to the Astros DH. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Now batting, left fielder, Gary.
Stepping into the box, Gary Cox. Man at first after the 2-out walk. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Comes set with the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now. Ball even at 2-2.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Here now the 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back easily. Lee leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And again he'll snap one over to first. And the fans don't like this at all. Swing and a line drive. Oh, and this deflects right off him. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Boy, when things are good, things are going really good. How about a swinging bunt infield single right there for his third knock of the game, D-Row?
Yeah, he has to be feeling frisky right now. He's had 2 great at-bats, and then this one, he's 100% on fire. Getting an infield single for his third knock of the game, that's awesome.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes. 2 down, runners at first and second. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Has to reach for that one as he fouls it away to the right side. It's 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Grounded back up the middle. Escobar has it, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 2 left for the Astros, but they're still in control, 7-0. So next to the plate for the Royals, Mike Moustakas starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First offering on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. A bouncer to the left side. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
Hitter, Mitch Moreland.
Next will be the designated hitter, Mitch Moreland. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted in the air out to center field. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Here's the 4th hit of the game, and it's a good one. Puts a good swing on this thing, and it goes for a double. We'll see if they can build on it here.
Into the box now, Robert Martin, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Comes set, and the 0-1. Slow roller down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. 1 out and a runner on second base. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The next 0-2. A bouncer up the middle. Throw on to first is going to take care of him, as the Royals are now down to their last chance now.
The batter, the second baseman, Rob Williams.
In now, Rob Williams. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Moreland on third with 2 out. Hard ground ball to third. Throw to first will be in time to get him. And the Astros have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
A 7-0 shutout final score tonight. Houston took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Luis Rodriguez earns win number 7 on the season as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Juan Stauffer couldn't work out of the 3rd inning, taking the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Astros, 7 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours exactly. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.